Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 2026 Winter DRRT Submission Showcase. The submission deadline has passed very recently, and so we're going to look over all of the ships before the qualifications in a couple days. They're all imported into my sandbox here, but I have some friends on the stream with me today. Would you like to introduce yourselves? Duke Slayer?
Yeah. Hi. I am Duke Slayer. I've been playing Reassembly for almost a decade now, and I'll be here to help out with the spreadsheet and give some insightful comments during the event.
Bluefish?
Hi, I'm Bluefish. I've played Reassembly for a while. For how many years? I've forgotten, but at least 5. And I just build ships from time to time.
Thumbs up. Hey, well, thank you two for being on stream with me today. It should be a fun time to look at all of these ships and experience the joy that reassembly tournaments provide. All right, well, without further ado, let's check out who we have. So, our very first submission to our tournament, well, at least in import order, is Anthill by Ribbons 0121R121, as his username says. This is a Terran ship, and this is also his first time submission to DRRT. I'm not sure if that is in tournaments in general, but it definitely is to DRRT, so thank you for submitting. I appreciate it. And what do we have here? It is an unstacked Terran ship using manipulators, proton swords, and drones. Any insights from y'all on stream, folks?
Oh, hello. We can hear you again. We couldn't hear you in Discord for a little bit.
What? That's
maybe my
weird.
internet was bad for a second. Insights. I have a lot of lasers. I think I'm looking at some rockets, some burst lasers, drones in the back. That is interesting. It's gonna click on somebody and it's gonna hold them in place.
Okay. From my point of view, I think this is basically a melee ship. So using all of those manipulators with the increased range from standardized solo, it's gonna lock onto its ship and then evaporate it with proton swords. Well, at least try to.
And that is also what I think will occur. Yeah, I want to note one thing. Let's check the bindings of this ship, which we should be doing for everyone. These are all bound to point defense, which is smart. That means launchables will be caught and held in place. I believe, and this is actually a pretty effective way to deal with launchables, because manipulators are not very expensive. I'm not sure though. We'll see.
Do they pull things in, or do they just stop it in place?
They stop them. They don't really.
Manipulators.
They push and pull at the same time.
They use
Okay.
the immobilize force parameter to do what they do. So it stops things in
Nice.
place. Some modders can correct me.
Looks like it had a bit of an AI trigger.
Oh yeah, let's take a look. Yep, protons? What are these called? Plasma projectors up in the front on left mouse. And our right mouse is a proton.
The one you initially said.
The one I initially said.
Sword.
Middle mouse button is interesting. We're gonna get some ripple fire on those rockets.
No, it says fire all.
Oh, it just says fire all.
Yeah, you can
Middle mouse
change
button is ripple fire in my brain.
Yeah, you can click on it to change the firing pattern.
It
Neat.
looks like those are going to be our tertiary trigger, though, if that makes any sense. So these can get
Sure.
popped, then this one, and then this becomes the main thing the AI looks at. Except it's set to dynamic, so it actually won't behave that way.
Never mind.
Yeah. Well,
Sometimes things show up differently if you change it to binding, and then it does weird things. One thing I'm concerned about is that burst shield, because burst shields don't usually work very well.
one of the
Well, maybe.
Well, they don't respond very well. with
Maybe the ship will become
using it.
smaller by the time the burst shield is needed.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
What's the insight? Um, so one of the
Burst
things that
shield's
we
like a
learned
last
recently,
resort.
from the bug breakers, is that there are reassembly defines movement classes, another new parameter. We're gonna call movement classes. In the code, if a ship,
I'll call them that.
it's pretty much been the convention recently. If your acceleration is what is it? Is it your acceleration is 2 times your radius?
Yeah, it needs to be like 2 times your radius, I think.
Yeah, if your acceleration is 2 times your radius, your ship will gain the ability to dodge, or it will gain the AI behavior that causes dodging, and that's called a avoid weapon. I believe you can look at that in debug AI. And a avoid weapon is the only time when burst shields and afterburners are ever enabled.
So you want to put those on really fast ships?
Well, at the moment, that's the only way to get them to work. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Bug breakers. You wanna take a look at that, bug breakers? But yeah, I think that's a pretty interesting. Is this a first-time submission?
This is, yes.
I think it is very neat. It's going to go click on some people, I believe.
I agree. Well, that's the first submission we're looking at, Anthill. That's Anthill by Ribbons. And let's move on to our next ship. Our next ship is titled Avaris by Lucifer. I have never pronounced Avaris.
Avarice?
Avarice? Is that how you pronounce it?
Avarice? Yeah, avarice.
Avarice. Yeah. I have never had to say that word out loud. And now you'll get to hear me pronounce it wrong on stream.
Avarice, avarice, avarice,
Avarice, avarice, avarice. This right here is by Lucifer. So this is a Terran ship. It uses the good old power of our favorite, most efficient thruster, the asteroid relocation size Terran thruster, and its primary armament is autocannons.
Autocannon.
Autocannons have a pretty long range. They have a fairly high velocity. They get to the end of their range pretty quick, and do a lot of damage. They're very dangerous when you have a lot of them. They can just eat through ships if you're not careful.
That's
So,
very
fun.
close to the front of the ship, too. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if stacked armor is going to help or not.
How many layers?
How many layers?
How
are
many
stacked
layers do we have? It looks like
armor? 5 layers?
5? Maybe 6. It's like 5. Yeah.
5 layers.
That is 5.
Wasn't that a nice way of displaying?
Yeah, that was
What
pretty
is
good.
up and down from the central column of weapons?
It actually could be 6. Wait, never mind.
I think
central
I saw
column
some
weapons.
manipulators. Yeah.
Yes, up here we have manipulators.
Another proton sword.
Check bindings as well. Yeah, all of these are set to point defense.
But it's on rush.
Ugh.
Maybe
a
that's
unique
on
one.
purpose. It's probably on purpose because you can't select rush on accident. You
Yep.
have to click on it. Couple of swords, couple of manipulators. This is very interesting. This looks like a strong ship. Spaced armor, stacked armor where you need it. Safety drone. Is there an AI trigger? I guess it doesn't matter because it's on a rush.
Yeah, I don't think that will be used.
I don't see a trigger anyways.
It could be this.
I mean, I suppose. It might be too late by the time that gets blown up, though.
That's yeah. That's
pretty
my belief as
cool.
well.
It looks like a very competitive ship.
It does.
It gives me that vibe. and it looks it's got some gumption. It's not at the lowest possible acceleration. It'll get around.
Yeah, 184.8 acceleration, going in the forward direction. And something backwards
I'm
as well.
interested to see how it performs. Very cool.
I am as well. It's going to be exciting. But anyway, thanks for the analysis on Avarice. Avarice, folks. And now let's move on to a more familiar ship. I believe this is your edit of Duke Slayer's
it
ship,
looks like.
Big Iron. Why don't you go ahead and describe it for us?
There's not much to describe. It does how it looks. I changed the thrusters a little bit. That's it. It didn't need very much editing. Thought people enjoyed it, so I would resubmit it.
It is very enjoyable. This ship is very funny. As we all know, ships that look like things are a solid 7 or greater on the laugh scale. And note also that this ship does not meet the acceleration requirement forward, but it does meet it backward. Look at these thrusters. I am not going to tear apart the ship to show you, because that is a waste of time. But this is I guess we like to call them pogo tinks now. Yeah.
It's gonna recoil around the map. It's gonna
Yeah, and
plasma
the
people.
asymmetry also helps it with like spinning it around and then just bouncing it off the arena border.
Oh yeah, Duke.
Bounce it into enemies, bounce into missiles. Bounce everywhere, uncontrollably, mostly.
And that's just the way we like him. But yeah, that is Big Iron by Duke Slayer. Let's move on to our next ship, which is by our other staff member on the stream today. This is called Detrited by Bluefish. Why don't you describe it for us?
Okay, so remember, what was it called? Dark Sonder from last DRRT, or was it 2 ago?
I tested against it a little bit.
Yes, so this is the gun arrangement is based on the tri-gun arrangement of Dark Sonder. And I moved it down to 2 amplifiers again, or 2 velocity amplifiers again, because of energy efficiency reasons. So this is supposed to be like a lightweight a very lightweight desonder. So it's going to turn very quickly, but it's also just going to sit in the back and shoot things from a distance.
Yeah. It's going to use the best armor in the game to protect those generators. The arena border.
Hey, there you go.
It's not very...
The arena border maybe does get some missiles back behind your ship. Maybe it's not good in that regard. Yeah, Torps are hungry.
Torps are hungry.
It has a couple of point defense lasers, but not that much.
I think the strategy is don't be looked at.
just don't get hit. That's it. Just don't get hit.
Not a bad strategy.
I don't seem to see any shields, so I think that is the plan.
No. I threw out the shields to just add more generators so it could sustain fire for longer.
Hell
and
yeah.
More thrusters so that it keeps
Best
away.
Defense is a good offense.
Correct.
We'll see if that works for you. Very cool looking, by the way. I like the aesthetics.
Thanks.
It's very pretty. I agree with that.
Kind of reminds me of, what was it, Laps's more recent Dissanders. Now that I look at it,
kind of gives me a bridge design kind of aesthetic. I'm looking at it sideways.
Cathedral type thing, perhaps?
Yeah, it's got some buttresses.
I like the detailing. But
detailing good.
We spent some time on this ship now. But yes, this is a fun ship. I'm excited to see. I guess our first Dissonder like type thing that we've seen so far in the ship showcase. And yeah, we'll see a fight tomorrow. Let's see what our next
In
ship
3
is.
days.
Yeah, 3 days, not tomorrow. This right here is a ship called Diabol. This is I think a resubmission by Lucifer, but he asked me to include Kaboom as one of the authors of this ship, so I'm letting him submit a third ship this time around. This is kind of an exception because of the circumstances around here. If all of you are not aware, right? In the previous tournaments, we had on analysis commentary a person called Kaboom. He has recently passed away, and so this is kind of almost in remembrance of him, I suppose.
Tribute.
And well, this is a fiery remembrance object, and I am a huge fan of that. This is a B ship with insane forward acceleration for its size. Look at all of those beams. Look at them all. Look at all those Gauss beams.
That's a
They're
lot
not
of
called
doom.
Gauss beams. What are they called? Quantum doom beams.
Yeah, a lot of doom in there.
Beams. Oh my god. Yeah,
Some of those-
I was just looking at the color scheme and I was like, oh wait, is that Kaboom?
Are some of those in the back out of range of the armor?
Wait, I think they are. Let me put my
I think
thing
they're
down.
anticipating taking some damage.
Yeah, those might be backup.
They're backup lasers.
I think all of these, yeah, a large fraction of these are. These ones
That's
aren't.
when the front lasers are taken out. You got backup lasers.
I guess so, yeah.
'Cause you are going to be pressed. You're going to be panini pressing the enemy.
Yeah, so like when you're pressed up against the enemy and then the enemy ship is shooting back, it destroys some of the armor. So since it's still trying to move forward, it's gonna like press against that and then automatically just be in range of the quantum
Kepler
doom
of
beam
little
from-
faith. I have faith that this can shoot through a dark star.
I have a similar amount of faith, actually. Yeah. This thing is hilarious. This thing is beautiful to see in the arena. But yeah, this thing is
Come up
called
on the side stuff.
what's it called again? Diabol.
Diabol? Diabol?
Diabol. I don't know how to
I don't know,
pronounce
is it
this. I am
Is it diabolic? Is it diabolic?
Diabolical without the coal.
Diabol.
Let's go with diabol until further information from the creator.
Let's do it. Diabol. And this is Diabol by Lucifer and Kaboom. The context is that Kaboom did help with the theory crafting, according to Lucifer. For the
Yeah,
ship.
I think I remember some talk about this. Very cool.
Was this in the arena last time? I don't recall, actually. Or was it a couple tournaments
No.
ago?
Yes, I
I've
can't
seen
check.
the color scheme before, and then
It looks familiar. I think I remember seeing a ship that looks like this that's really small.
Oh, it looks like
Yeah,
Keshik. That's right. That's
It's got the color scheme.
yeah, that's
there was
the
also a different tournament where it wasn't a DRRT, it was a fleet one, and then like this similar style quantum doom beam B ship.
I am looking in
Yeah,
the
And that's why the
sandbox.
color scheme looked familiar. And what?
this uses the Keshik color scheme.
It does. It does. This guy was not in the last tournament.
All the more exciting. It's the first time this thing is in the DRRT arena. I'm very excited to see this thing fight. I love seeing B ships. If y'all have watched the Barrage video, the Barrage video, I should pronounce it the way Imperiex likes to pronounce it, you'll understand. You'll understand. But yeah, this is called Diabol. Pronunciation pending. By Lucifer and Kaboom. Let's move on to our next ship, which is titled F Driver by Infamous Yenyu. This is a Tinkerl ship featuring some aesthetics, some generators,
What in the name of God?
and how many? Oh, there we go. Now we can see the
I
gun.
see.
That's probably like
Okay.
80.
Yeah.
Maybe more.
Notice the corruption here. I'm
How is
noticing
this
that.
not corrupting?
That's humorous. I think it is, but it's
Oh my
very
god.
unstable. Delightful. Well, what is it? This thing? What is this thing called? This is a
F driver.
This is F driver, Tinkerel ship, featuring some point defense cannons and a single cannon. Its AI behavior is rush, which is interesting for a Tinkerel.
Gosh.
So
I
this
think
thing,
it won't be able to follow through with that.
I
Is
agree.
this trying to be a pogo tank?
It kind of looks that way. The
It has a
ornamental
lot of
stuff on the back
velocity.
looks like it's maybe meant for arena border shenanigans.
Could
I
be.
think so.
Yeah, that is designed for like being a round shape, so that's bounce off the arena border without getting stuck on it.
Could be. Is this also unshielded?
It is
Yes.
unshielded.
Nobody can afford shields. Even Big Iron has shields. Tisk.
We're all too broken shields in this economy.
Some of y'all might need to learn with protections lesson. SMH. Nah, we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, this is called
That
F
looks
driver.
nice. I like it.
I do too. Let's move on to our next ship. By DRRT. This is titled Frostlight. This is a very
Very cool.
pretty crystal ship, featuring, well, it's a crystal ship, so that already tells you what its armament actually will be. Actually, can possibly be. It uses the large-scale
Scale.
crystal missiles, and it
And
uses scale 4 plasma
Plasma
condensers.
That's a good recipe.
Indeed.
It feels like a campaign ship.
It might be.
I
They're
think
probably a
that's
pretty
what
decent one, though.
Dal did say in the chat. It was, yeah.
Mm.
It's plenty big. It's got a good chunk of armor.
Indeed. If y'all don't know already, Crystal have like the most efficient, well, the most HP per mass, if you don't use asteroid thrusters on Terran, of any vanilla faction at the minimum acceleration of the tournament. So this thing's pretty healthy.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how it does. I think any ship with this setup left to its devices will be able to chew through about anything.
That's right. That's right. And yeah,
lot of
Ribbons,
Generators.
your ship
guess
was
it
first in
has-
line.
Like, how many is that? Is that 7?
Well,
No.
1, 2, 3,
16,
4,
9?
5, 6, 7, 8.
32.
Did I miss this one? 1, 2,
9?
3,
Yeah, I
4,
think
5,
9.
6, 7, 8, 9. 9 condensers, yeah. And what's
That's
the
probably
rule?
right.
32
I don't remember.
generators.
Is
I like
it
to
2
go,
per?
yeah, 2 generators plus 1 overall. 2 generators per condenser, scale 4, plus 1 overall. Get the
And
offset.
that's what? 32? That's 32 generators. So
Yeah.
they're definitely in the clear.
Yeah. Also, I should say this. 9 plasma condensers is more than Darkstar. Is that correct?
Yeah, I think
Ooh,
so.
that's scary. Oh my.
They're spread out though. They might not be as focused, but definitely the overall DPS is probably higher in this thing.
Pretty fun. If it can leverage that, then, well, we'll see some explosion sound effects. Explosion underscore 2 OGG. Well, just like that. No! Stop using the soundboard! This is titled Frostlight by DRRT. Alright, let's move on to our next ship. Our next ship is titled Funny Haha by Kepler. It is a
God,
B
what
ship
is this?
featuring
Wait,
a
that's
lot.
a B ship?
It's a B ship.
Beams.
Check out those doom beams. Check out the DPS.
Ooh.
164,000. The chat's hiding it right now, but take a look. 164,000.
Sorry. Is that shard launchers in a circle?
There are shard launchers in a circle. This
It
is,
looks like shard launches, yeah.
I believe, the purpose of those shard launchers is to like almost act as point defense, or to help erode away the other sides of a ship when this thing decides to charge in and burrow with its primary armament, which, as you can see, is this proton beam array. Proton beam? Look at me. I just see its shape and I look at I say the name. Quantum Doom Beam, yeah. 2000 damage per second, B weapon.
Burst,
There's a lot-
burst shields?
There's also a lot of burst shields.
Yeah. That will actually be firing, maybe?
Yes, because it is very fast.
I don't know if it's going to be dodging if it has rush AI, but maybe it does work.
Maybe the maybe, if anything, yeah, Kepler says it dodges. Kepler was the person who ended up finding out the information from the bug breakers, so he is the first to apply this knowledge of the movement classes. So this thing is
Very
definitely
cool.
movement class 2, which is what AI void weapon is required to have. And also look at how the bounding radius perfectly envelops the shields, because the radius check it uses is not the radius given here, not the bounding radius. It is the shield bounding radius, which is the
Yeah.
bounding radius but with the shields as part of it. So yeah.
Massive.
New technology. It's got little tassels on the sides. I like that too. Very nice.
Yes. Kepler showing off his
Excited to see
modding
this
prowess.
delete things in front of it.
I am also excited to see 164,000 damage per second destroy like 16 or more Terran things. Like so many blocks per second get destroyed. All right. Well, that is Funny Haha by Kepler. Let's move on to our next ship by Simple Crumb. This is called Harassment by Simple Crumb. This is a Tinkerel ship featuring 5 velocity amplifiers on its 2 cannons, and a couple of everyone's favorite drone, the Tinkerel rocket drone. Any insights, folks?
Oh, okay. As shields? Shields good.
Wait, is that the Dark Star circle at the? No, wait, that's just for generators. Never mind.
Just a bunch of generators.
One of the classic
Whole
ways to
bunch of
stack them.
Also,
How fast is this ship?
Barely above the
Sweet.
requirements.
Just there. It looks like it's almost omnidirectional though. Like forward and backward, I mean.
Right.
Got some point defense. Interesting. I can't tell how many generators that is, so I don't know what kind of sustain we're going to be looking at.
Oh yeah, because it's It's a really compact way to store generators.
That's
Yeah,
probably
you-
like 9 times 8 or something like that.
Shall we dissect it?
8 times 6.
Also generators on that axis. So let's see.
Mm.
So, Duke Slayer, why would someone want to build something like this?
There's no generator limit.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I might be right on. That looks like 9 times 8.
Oh my god, how do you... Oh, I need to use that next time. Okay.
Ooh, the last
There's a
one has
little
a couple
extras.
less.
Yeah, there's little extras not in that circle also on the ship though.
Mm,
Right. Where were they? One right here. One right there.
Yeah, so I'm probably pretty close.
I think that actually matches it
Sick.
perfectly. Yeah, I think you got it right. Put this one
Gaming.
here, though.
Okay, well,
Ridiculous.
probably pretty good. I think Big Iron has like 100, but Big Iron has like 15 velocity amps or something stupid. So this thing will have plenty of sustain.
mm.
I am inclined to agree.
Another Siege Tinkerel added to the
Yeah.
list. I couldn't figure out my Tinkerel nerf before the event, so you guys get a pass.
Well,
Tinkerels really need another nerf.
We'll see.
Not a traditional nerf is what I was getting to work on, but didn't quite get it working.
Well,
But yeah, it looks good. I bet it'll
Indeed.
shoot good.
In glorious Simplecrum pink colors, let's move. This is called Harassment by Simplecrum. Let's move on to our next ship, which is titled, oh look, it's Ignorance is Wisdom by Mons Pubis. This is a classic Mons submission, submitted to, I don't remember which tournament this was from, but it is an old one. He asked me to resubmit a couple of his older designs. And this thing, well, it's a crystal ship, faction 11, and it has 2 scale 4 plasma condensers on its port and starboard near the front, and it has some large arrays of gosh danged scale 1 antimatter missiles. And the bare minimum number of generators right there. As you can see, 2 per condenser. Well, this ship is very funny. It's also pretty fast. 401 acceleration. Any insights on this, folks, that we've seen?
DRRT 5 is where this was first
that's probably
known.
so familiar.
5
I just went and double checked. Yeah, number 5.
years ago.
Before we started doing years, we did numbers.
Well, what else can we say about this ship?
Surprisingly fast
square.
for its size.
Square.
This is a very square ship, considering the palette.
Indeed. What are our dimensions? Length is 647 and width is 652. It is almost a square.
It's a square. Kind of
How
looks
much
like a milk carton.
It is at 1,880,084. So note also this tournament. This tournament features a new rule, the HP maximum. If your ship is above 3.5 million HP, you are illegal. This is to prevent massive ships like MGW's, like big freaking spheres that he likes to submit.
Big Death Stars.
Yeah.
And well, we see no ships like that. That it worked. I think it worked. Burning memory, maximum occupancy, and skills bricks, I suppose. But yeah, this right here. Looks like we've run out of things to say about it. It's Ignorance is Wisdom by Mons Pubis. A classic ship. Let's move on to another classic ship. This is titled Lethal Kinetics 4, Lethal K4. Uncompleted Heretic by Splinter.
This one looks a little different from previous Lethal K. It's like rotated slightly.
It's been like twisted. It's been warped by years of technology, and I'm not sure why it is tilted. Maybe that made it perform better, and that's the only reason. Sometimes that's how it is.
Yeah, I guess so. That is humorous. Is it a corruption mistake? Is it even like horizontally symmetrical? Like from here to there, I don't think it's symmetrical.
There's thrusters in places that aren't symmetrical.
Look at that.
I think it's intentional.
It has no line of symmetry, this ship.
Interesting.
Delightful. I love it.
Okay. Lots of tempests. I think that's pretty obvious. Mixture of thrusters. The smallest dish thrusters are actually more weight efficient than the large ones for acceleration purposes on like small red ships. But they have a heck of a lot less health than the big ones, so sometimes the big ones are good too. I don't know if there's any other weapons in there.
Can we check the point defense?
Maybe, yeah, let's check the bindings. We can see, maybe. Oh yeah, there's something different in there. Some lasers.
These could be phasers. There could be drones in there as well.
Okay. Phasers says Splinter.
Phasers. I suppose there's also some Well, it looks like we lost 4 blocks in deserialization. Yeah, right here. Anti-missile lasers. The
Okay.
classic. But
But yeah,
yeah.
lethal K. It's gonna do the thing. It's gonna get in there. It's gonna shoot. And it's gonna kill. It's
Yup.
gonna kill itself, or it's gonna kill the enemy.
You know it. Well, yeah, that's Lethal K4. Lethal Kinetics 4. Let's move on to our next ship by DRRT, and this is called Lucid Dreamer. This was a ship he initially submitted to one of my older events, but I rejected it because of a corruption issue or a timing issue or something, and he submitted something else. But now we get to see it. This is a Terran ship featuring shields, railguns, which are of course the best Terran weapon,
Of course.
of course, and a bunch of small weapons,
Small
including
ones.
plasma cannons and autocannons. It actually is a
Yeah,
pretty respectable
missiles.
piece, yes.
Burst lasers. Enough shields for an entire alliance. Just relatively quick. Yeah.
It's like a campaign ship to me.
Looks like a strong campaign ship.
Yeah.
I am under the impression that the reason why no Tinkerals seem to have shields this tournament is because this ship stole them all and refactioned them to Terran.
There's enough there, I think. I think you're well shielded. Big generator bank in the middle. In front of the core. No
Interesting.
problemo. Nice and safe right there. And the capped thrusters, that's good. Are the front ones capped?
Let's see. They are.
They are very good. Very good. Yeah. A little bit of everything. I think I like it. It's got like some hangar bays for the missiles kinda. Looks really good.
It does look good.
Oh, yeah. I see it.
I'm excited. Very nice.
Thumbs up. All right, well, that's called Lucid Dreamer by DRRT. Oh, what was that, Bluefish?
No, I was just saying thumbs up.
Thumbs up. All right, our next ship is titled Luex, the Bad Guy. It's by
Hey
Luex.
guys, I'm Luex, the bad guy.
Why don't you introduce your ship?
Guys, I split my soul in half in order to submit this ship. I think it turned out pretty well. Hopefully my soul can be repaired by the end of this tournament. Basically, last time I was in DRRT crunch mode and I put together the big cheese, which was Terran hull with missiles in it. And why was it number 2 in the thing? It did too well. I think you should remove missile launchers from Terran. But basically, this time I decided to do it right. It's got forward thrusters, so it's not going to do nothing, and it's actually going to, like, do nothing, but in the Terran missile kite away. And so last time, the big cheese, it looked very messy. This time, it's clean. It's got a mirror finish. That's on the outside. It's got missiles. It's got branding on it. It's got a big star decal.
Barely legible, though. Does that say?
Supreme Cheesemonger?
Oh.
Wait, one moment. I forgot to play the right song. 1 second.
Yeah.
What? Cheese Pilled Industry?
Of course. Morality
It looks
discarded,
like,
semicolon. Cheese
yeah,
industrialized, hyphen.
The big cheese, it got like a 9 to 5 and much more presentable.
We got rid of the mold.
I like
Got rid of the
the
mold.
the mold is gone. Yeah. Got
Yeah,
clean
no,
shave.
No more fungal growths on this one.
Little growths, little growths, little growths.
I like the star. It's like the outline of a star in the middle, kind of. That's cool.
It's modern art.
Exponential curve.
This version has a lot less missiles, but in replacement for that,
Oh, I see an ASIM.
I've added an ASIM. Wow.
There's like a missing container.
Oh
next
yeah,
to the
there's
core.
mine launchers, like a single plasma, a couple, a pair of plasma, a pair of railguns, some mortars.
You got lots of mortars, and that's my PD for red ships.
Oh. Okay.
Ah.
You sent mortars to PD?
No.
I think I think they mean it's
Oh.
gonna blow them up.
Okay.
I have this
Oh my
very
God.
vivid memory of Joyce's, like, I think spear Corvette something, but this red ship just ramming into the cheese and cutting it in half. So that is not going to happen anymore.
Aha.
Right, yeah.
Very nice.
Indeed.
Space armor. It's probably gonna be pretty fast in reverse. Sounds good.
Hell yeah. Well, yeah, this is called... Oh, yeah, what's the health? Oops, wrong button. The health is 3.2 million. So it's legal. It is legal. My
It's
bad.
chunky.
Barely.
It is a lot more than the previous iteration.
It looks like we took Burning Memory and combined it with Cheese Dark Star. Cheese
Oh, yeah, it does.
Big Tay Turbo.
Evil.
Well, speaking of Luex the bad
Evil.
guy, we have one more ship from Luex.
Lex
Called
the
Luex the
Freak.
Good Guy.
The good guy.
Why don't you describe this one as well?
Okay. So, Warlords Tournament, I submitted Freak
Oh, that's why I
Everybody
remember.
loved it because I put money into advertising, basically. To
Yeah, you won the style
made some
award.
propaganda, but propaganda is good. It's with the good guys have all of the good propaganda, and everybody agreed, I think. So it's now DRRT.
Oh yeah, it's green. That's how you know it's good, right?
Wait, so
It's green because it's good, and it's filled with uranium ore, maybe.
You know what they
That's,
say, folks.
a power
Uranium
source,
ore
yeah.
has been found in Faction 4.
God, I need to add that to the soundboard.
I'm
Shields?
noticing.
wait,
Let's go.
so in Warlords, I think the P limit was like 40,000. So what would you add to this
Yeah, so
to change it from
double
Warlords?
P, so the gun, it's got, I think, just a bit over 30 more damage amps in total split between the three guns.
Oh my god.
So it was 37 damage amps per gun in Warlords. Now it's 50, I think, between all.
Okay.
Actually, wait, no, 50 per gun. And it's also got a ton more generators, and it actually has PD this time. 64 small lasers. So missiles
Oh.
will not touch this at all.
Yeah, I can kind of see some in the pink thrusters near the bottom.
Also, has it corrupted?
Wait, what are you looking at?
I don't
don't see
think
it.
so.
I can
Looks
see the
fine.
turret like
Oh.
circles. Yeah.
That's a lot. Wow.
That is a lot. That's enough to like kill something on the side of the ship.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah, that's gonna be
64
scary.
of them.
Why not?
You put 64 small PP lasers in
There's
this?
uranium in
Is it
there.
a
You
lot?
gotta protect it.
Yeah, that's
Oh my
lots of
god.
radioactive isotopes coming out of the ship right there.
I got a question. Why
I think
are
you
the
have a-
guns asymmetrical in arrangement?
So that it turns slightly, because I think it will do
Ooh.
something. I don't actually know if it will do something. Well, I kind of...
I mean,
I
I've seen
think
it be
helps
helpful
in
at times.
testing.
Synchro testing
very
is kind of
small.
it's esoteric. It's like if I add like a little more weight to the side, it'll make it rotate better, and only then does it perform as intended.
Reminds me
Yup.
of big arms.
Sometimes it just, like, looks at the target, but then doesn't shoot, and then turns its ass towards it, and then flies away.
That sounds pretty
Oh
freaky.
yeah, I had that problem while building the Trident quite a few times. And
Hopefully
trying
it
to figure
just
it out.
shoots the gun
Like,
and works. Hopefully it gives them a good tinkle lick.
If
I'm
y'all,
hoping for that too.
if all of y'all have thought about it, right? Tinkerel ships always have a different design ethos than the other factions because of their extremely low health blocks and their very high recoil weapons and high potential for damage. So they're always smaller ships. They always have directional cannons. Well, we do have an exception this tournament. We'll get to very soon.
wait, what?
And it is for a lot of ships, it's they use recoil as their primary means of moving backward, in case y'all have not tried to design a Tingle ship before. So yeah.
Yes, that is true. It's
They're
also
the fastest at doing it.
fielded Tinkerer
Mhm.
we've seen in the tournament so far.
I have shields on my gun. Don't you say that.
Dalrath
think
is
this
stealing
ship's
all the
got a
Tingle
good tool.
shields, but looks like Luex, the good guy, was simply too pure of heart for the shields to be removed.
And they make a cool Venn diagram.
They always
Speaking
do.
of green-colored ships, we have a ship titled
Nice segue.
Malefique? Malefique? How do you pronounce this? I don't know.
Let me try and find it.
Magnifique.
Malefique?
Malefique?
I would go with that.
Right now.
Malefique.
Look, Lucifer, you've submitted Avarice and Malefique.
Theobald?
And so
Diabol?
this is yeah, they're all very unkind ships to pronounce. This is going to
Diabol.
lower your final rank by 1 for all of your ships in the qualifications. I hope you know this. Nah, but this is called Malefique.
Harsh but fair.
Malefique.
Malefique.
Malefique. Exterp, I gotta hire you to get on stream so you can pronounce this for me every single time I need to say it. Malefique.
Male.
Male fake.
Male
I don't think
thick
that
way.
works the way you think it does, Exterp.
Uh-oh.
Malefique. Okay, cool.
Oh,
Think
I
of
get it.
Kelly
Guppo, thank you.
fanfiction. So true. Okay, now here we go. Let's take a look at this ship in some degree of detail. This is a Sentinel ship. It features HP very close to the maximum at 3,000,000.4956, and it uses only, I think literally only Gauss beams for its armament.
My God.
They are all bound to
Well, that's
auto fire,
gonna-
and it uses the rush AI behavior.
Oh, I almost could count them when you did that.
Oh,
Go to the bindings again.
let's do it.
Zoom.
It's auto
Enhance.
fire.
Oh, yes, all of the lines.
Let me arrange them
1, 2, 3,
properly.
4,
There we
guys,
go.
Count on that.
Does it say? Uh,
It looks like
I'm gonna guess 20.
20. I think it's 20.
20.
Yeah, I'm guessing 20 as well.
Well, 20 Gauss beams. How much damage per discharge is 20 Gauss beams?
A lot.
20,000.
Why would I know that?
Because Gauss beams do 1,000 damage per discharge. So that 20,000 is like 10 Terran blocks about. A lot. It's a lot. It's ridiculous.
A lot.
I'm
This is
noticing some weirdness behind the weapons. Those kind of salmon-colored blocks. Are those discarding? Because those scale 3 squares aren't connected to the rest of the ship.
But what do
There's
you mean
like
where?
they're spaced by those small rectangles.
Oh.
Do you want to analyze this connection right here?
No, behind it. Behind it.
No, behind it, there's like 3 that are pointing up and down.
Behind
that
the
are, like,
weapons debris.
next-
Behind the weapons.
There's like
yeah,
there's
the-
like
the
a couple of rectangles.
yeah, those 3.
They're
They're
shifting the square palette off a bit.
I think it's
Oh.
for regeneration reasons.
Oh, I know why it's there. It's so the stacked armor doesn't corrupt.
Yeah, it doesn't. So it doesn't. Yeah, it makes sense.
That's probably why it's there.
Where is it? I guess this is just for
It's just
offsetting the
connected in the
stacked armor.
back. Yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
probably why.
Pretty cool.
Cool.
So
Got those long triangles in the front, kind of like on the Terran ship. Maybe that's good splash protection. I don't know. It looks cool.
I'd also like to highlight the thrust arrangement. Very simple most of the time.
It close to the outside.
Forward thrust
Mm,
as
yeah,
turning
like-
thrusts. A favorite of mine. I don't know what that is.
That's a Terran thruster.
What?
Uh-oh.
Terran thruster?
We're going to remove those,
Uh-oh.
and also we're going to be
Almost
charitable. We're going to
disqualified.
be charitable. Check this out. There.
Are those the right sentinel thrusters?
Hmm?
I forgot if it was grey or green ones.
Oh no, I think it's just going to default color.
It'll go back.
Okay.
I'm going to export this ship one more time, and you're just going to
Is
move to the end
it-
of the seeds as well, as a
I
result.
think you removed a large thruster
Fair
on the
punishment.
bottom there.
No, I don't think.
No? Okay.
It's just a little one, yeah.
Malefique by Lucifer.
Okay. While you're exporting that, I'm going to tell Xderp that we are in a call in a separate server. So if you want to personally come
we
over
need the
and pronounce
pronunciation expert.
that, Debris gonna need to send an invite to you.
But I think
Use
what
that.
probably happened here is this ship was probably in the same sandbox as Diabol, and the pilots got mixed up a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe.
1 second while we do this. Documents, reassembly ships, exports. It display all the possibilities. No, we're going to show reassembly, Lucifer. Yes, that one, and it is on today's day. Yes. /confirmer. Type in my
new
password.
ships so far.
And we have updated the ship file. Now we go over here and we hit the update button. Good, match schedule regenerated. The world is right once again.
How do you
Great.
know there aren't any more?
Huh?
Because everything else looks the right color. That's why they stuck
see.
out. Could you have a look at the core?
Yes.
And I suppose if you want to be thorough, you could just do a recolor.
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was just a simple,
That looks right.
mistake. Yeah, everything else looks good.
Honest mistake.
It
I
happens.
sometimes, in the past, I mixed my sandboxes, and it's a bad idea. But sometimes you grab the wrong thing.
Yep.
I've become much
Ooh,
more
there's an
organized
ace
for
on the
that
back.
reason.
There's a missing block on the very tail end.
Thank you. Are you becoming exterp so you can pronounce the
No,
ship for us?
It's just noticed it. And you'll see why in the next ship.
Channel your ASIM. It'll help you pronounce French words. Yeah. But I think this looks like a really competitive looking ship. It's probably gonna do pretty good.
Indeed. But yeah, this is called Malefique by Lucifer. I've been messaged. Is it possible to join voice chat? Why not? Fuck it.
Oh my god, is Xterp actually gonna...
1 second.
Wait, whose message?
That was Lucifer.
Oh, okay.
Why not? We'll just hit that. And I'll give him the cool one. The cool role.
Yes.
But yeah. Also, notice the Annihilate the Span soundtrack, which is of course the best soundtrack. The second best soundtrack composed by Peak Sound. The first, of course, is Reassembly.
Okay, I gotta go.
But yeah, I'm gonna move on now to our next ship, which is titled Mandelbrot. Help me pronounce this. What is it?
Mandelbrot's Interceptor.
Yeah, Mandelbrot's
I love
Interceptor.
this ship.
Mandelbrot's
It's beautiful.
Interceptor. So,
It is
everyone
beautiful.
here is likely to have played the game Reassembly. If you have played the game Reassembly, you will know that the very first ship you pilot, the very first ship that you look in the editor of, the very first ship that you all interact with, if you are a recent player, and by recent player I mean someone born, before after the alpha, you will know what the interceptor looks like. Actually, watch this. Watch this. S open. 8_interceptor. Look at that.
Oh, he's got the tech.
Can you enhance on that?
It's the Terran Interceptor. The Terran Interceptor is a classic design. It used to be a tournament submission. It literally did used to be a tournament submission. And
someone just submitted the interceptor in the past.
Yeah,
someone has.
I didn't know that.
most of the a lot of the ships in the campaign are tournament ships.
If they had Mandelbrot's Interceptor in those days, the world would be a better place, I think. But this is a ship that I hadn't even pointed out the fact that it is comprised entirely of interceptors. Yeah, you see that? They are all interceptor hulls. A lot of them have been stripped off
Slightly
to meet the block
modified.
limit. But wait a second, this is also your ship, Bluefish. I should just let you describe it. Why don't you go ahead?
No,
and
you
describe
can keep going.
it?
Yeah, I think I understand why you wanted the black limit to be raised.
Yeah, I had to remove a lot of containers from this, but yeah, you can kind of see the back section where I cut out part of a couple of parts. Okay, so this is Mandelbrot's Interceptors. It is a interceptor made of interceptors, and its main weapons complement is what's it called? Plasma projectors, which is extremely unusual since plasma projectors are, well, in vanilla Terran is usually not very good. But in standardized faction solo, the damage has been modified to be 3 times the normal amount. So I thought, hey, why not use plasma projectors en masse on a ship? So that is what I did. There are some shields up front to help protect the front from being blown to pieces. Thankfully, there seems to be no ships so far with nukes, besides Munin, which is...
Oh no, yeah, these are not nuke resistant blocks, that's for sure.
Yeah, so missiles, nukes, anything explosive is not gonna give this a very good time because it's all scale 1 blocks.
It's pretty big though.
Yes. I'm really surprised it managed to land inside of the radius limit. But it worked out anyways.
It was meant to be.
Yes, and then it turns out I have built a 3rd tier. Sorry, so this is an interceptor made of interceptors, and I built 1 level above that. And I made that into a poster, which I think a lot of people have seen and cherished it. But that's unrelated to this.
That's pretty cool though.
Indeed. Indeed.
Yeah,
else?
what
But
more
yeah.
else to say? It's an interceptor.
It's an
The
interceptor.
interceptor.
Also
The most
has
interceptor.
Blast pulsar PD with a lot of burst lasers as PD as well.
Both classic options for Terran point defense. Also, notice
For
the
a
rush
ship-
AI behavior.
Yeah.
Yes, that is because it kept being too far away, so it decided to solve that problem by sending it to rush. But it's more likely to die because of this.
And it'll
The
be
main
glorious.
character.
Just like the normal interceptor.
Okay, I gotta go because I have a class at 10.
Ah, that's important. All right, well, thanks for being on. I appreciate it.
Yeah, cool ship.
Goodbye.
Hey,
It is amazing.
thanks.
The dead zone of my controller is bad. But yeah, let's move on to our next submission. This was again called Mandelbrot's Interceptor. This thing is Munin M7 by Infamous Yenyu. You know it, you love it. It's Munin. This time around, I think we have one less Obliterator and we have more Gauss beams.
Okay.
What else do we say? It's Munin.
It's a good ship. It's very good. It's won tournaments.
This has won tournaments. This has been a constant in the arena since like DRRT 5 or something. When was the first Munin submitted? It's been years.
I can go look. I don't think it was in 2. Might have been in 3. No, not 3.
But,
I'm doing research.
While you do research, have you found something?
No, keep going.
This is a Sentinel ship. It's a very fast Sentinel ship. 604.1 acceleration in the forward direction.
6. It was
And
in 6.
DRRT 6. That is almost as old as the Sonder. So this has also been a very consistent record.
It was in 5. Shoot, I missed it. It has different colors in each one.
Oh,
Yeah, I think 5 is the earliest it was in.
DRRT 5. DRRT 5. So
And that one has Dishonder in it.
This is as old as Dishonder. And Yenyu has been refining this design over the years. This has been instead of Dishonder, which kind of became a community, almost a ship archetype of the Tinkerel faction. This has been a Yenyu constant design, who has seen some similar ships, but it's a very classic DRRT design. Everyone knows that you will have to fight Mutant at some point if you submit to this tournament. All the regulars know that is. And, well, it's very scary. Just look at it, and just look at its previous performance, and you'll see what happens.
It's so shiny. And very hard to kill.
Indeed, how much health does it have? 408,000? For a ship this size, that is exorbitant. That is thanks to Sentinel armor.
You gotta pay for that stuff.
And when your ship is fast enough, the price goes down. Or the efficiency goes up, I should say. Cool.
Yeah, that's very nice.
It's Mutant. You know it. You love it. Let's move on to our next ship, who none of us have seen before. This thing is called Nanite. It is the smallest ship submitted to DRRT. It is about the same size, if not a little bit smaller in radius, than the Terran Interceptor. By Kepler, by the way. By Kepler. It features...
I'm looking at Tinkerel drones.
You are. These are rocket drones. I think its only armament are rocket drones. And they are very expensive. And this ship has enough to feed a family of 9. So, this thing will be the smallest possible thing in the arena. It is about the same, it's almost the size of a rocket drone, effectively. It might literally be the size of an HM-1 missile. And it is, I mean, I think it might die if it gets touched. I think that might happen.
How much does a rocket drone cost?
A rocket drone costs about 2,000p, 1999.
Interesting. Good year. Good year. It's like a wine, a fine wine. Yeah, like Splinter said, a very bougie armament. One of the most expensive modules you can put on a ship. It's no surprise that it's small if its only weapon is rocket drones. Yeah, what are the radians on this bad boy?
It is 34.9 by 38.5.
It's probably not a spinner.
It is not a spinner because when I fly it,
not a spinner. There you go, Joyous. We double checked for you.
Take this piloting skill.
Kepler says the idea was that this would completely nullify all and every enemy kiters by simply spamming 1 billion tiny micro missiles across the entire arena. Okay.
It's so funny. I love that ship. It's so funny. Anyway,
I'm happy someone's using them. I don't know if this is what I expected, but it is a use case, I suppose.
yeah. But yeah, that's called Nanite by Kepler. Amazing.
It's almost the size of a large octagon. It's kind of crazy.
It's so yeah, it fits. I think it might fit inside an octagon without those outside launchers.
Yeah. Has about the same health as one, I think, too. Well, it's got more, but effectively, it's this health. Anyway, also, hey Lucifer, welcome to the stream.
Oh, thank you.
I think I know the next ship.
I think I know the next ship as well. This one is titled Octal, and it's by me. This is a ship who has been sitting in my bench for a long time now. All those years ago, I think actual years, I decided that I wanted to make a good Terran ship that uses torpedoes. An aggressive Terran ship that fought like my other ship called Thunderous Applause, which was submitted to the 2022 Summer DRRT, which used small ships and like larger alliances. The behavior of that ship was well, it used a plasma projector as the primary trigger of the ship, so it fought very close range, even though it had long-range torpedoes on it. This is the same principle. There is a active trigger up in the front. It's a very difficult to hit one, but that's intentional. An active trigger up in the front of a plasma projector that will inform the decision of the AI. This is a very aggressive ship as a result. It gets very close in enemies' faces and blasts them with a spread of torpedoes. Therefore, it is likely for this ship to hit the enemy. That is the goal here.
Yeah,
Yes.
We'll be hearing some of that.
We'll be
Octagon
hearing
armor.
a lot of that.
Octagon thrusters. You might call this Octal.
You're right. You're so right. I can't
agree.
even deny it. I can't even deny it. Oh yeah, one reason why behind using Octagon stuff, which apparently my last two DRT submissions have done, have made use of. Octagons are very close to circles. Therefore, their splash boundaries are not very much larger than their actual block extents, which make them a very good piece of armor for repelling splash. They also have enough health. Well, they have slightly more health individually than Terran Hull, so they are more effective against, like, I guess, higher damage splash weapons.
Nukes. I
Yep.
think Terran armored, Terran squares died in nukes, but the Octagons don't.
Right. Yes, that is probably the goal here. And we have enough armor in the front to repel mortars and HM1s, for at least a little bit. And that's kind of it. Oh, it uses the standard high density torpedo angling stack. And it uses what for point defense? It uses blast pulsers and whatever the hell these things are called, burst lasers. And it has
Yeah,
this
it looks
too,
solid.
the anti-cannon.
Another ship to the debris Terran skirmisher lineage.
You know it. I was going to submit a railgun ship, but I don't have the time to do that this time around, sadly. But yeah, it's Octal.
If you wait longer, I might buff them again.
Yes! Yes! Railguns are, if any of you on stream are not aware already, railguns are the best Terran weapon, hands down. Without any debate at all. That is a lie. But yeah, this is called Octal by me, by Debris Field, as they say. Let's move on to our next ship, which is a Terran ship titled Omnidirectional Carrier by Exterp. Omnidirectional Carrier. So Exterp has submitted carriers of this whole shape to almost a lot of tournaments. A lot of my tournaments. A lot of them have had torpedoes and have been very accurate with their torpedoes. Very good consistent ships these have been. Recent versions also use more drones or rocket or rocket launchers, and this version uses rocket turrets. And they are all named after a direction. This one is omnidirectional carrier, which might be a reference to the fact that it uses rocket turrets, or it just might be another way to mess with the commentators of this stream, which is totally
I think it makes
expected.
sense. I think the first carrier, quote unquote, was in DRRT 3. But there
Yeah.
are ships of a similar shape and design in the very first event.
Right, yeah. I forget what that one's called. I guess it has literally been 5 years, so.
Yeah, the first one, Terran artillery. Second one is French artillery, and then they start becoming carriers.
Right.
I
Right,
guess they're
yeah.
different. They look kind of similar, but the carriers are different.
Right. Right. Well, as I stretch one more time, this is Omnidirectional Carrier by Xtrip. Let's move on to our next ship, which is titled Flash Anti-Kiter by Joyous18. So, Joyous. Something happened to this ship. Joyous did not have much time or a functional computer to do this, which is a bummer. But I was given a ship. When I received the ship, the command module was on the front, exposed to the outside. I don't think that is intentional. I can restore that, but what I have done as a good citizen alongside the folks on stream is move the core from here to the middle of one of the generator loops so that it doesn't just die immediately without any effort. So yeah.
There seems to be an amount of corrupting. And moving the core changes how the ship corrupts, so there wasn't an obvious way to fix it. It would take quite a bit of work probably to find why it's corrupting too. But this seemed like a good... it seems a lot better than having the core just exposed to the air, so
Yes.
we think this will probably be more beneficial. And true to what the ship was designed to do.
Yep. I agree.
Can we have a look at the bindings?
We may. The bindings should be kept.
Cool. A lot
It's
of
got-
tempests, a lot of drones, phasers, lasers. Just about everything the Reds have to offer.
I'd like to add that DDoS Anti-Kiter was a ship submitted to one of my old tournaments. I think it's DRRT number 3, which is it was a red ship that used the laser drones as the primary armament. This appears to be a callback. Flash Anti-Kiter. But yeah.
Yeah, red drones are pretty good if you get enough of them.
The front core
Anti-Kiter.
placement was the only way it didn't corrupt. Wait, would you like me to restore that, by the way, Joyous?
It looked like it was corrupted even with the front core placement.
Yeah.
You could like import that one, and Joyous can tell us what they think.
Staging. Oh, that's the wrong tournament. Staging. Yeah, here's the raw version. This does not appear to be correct.
Yeah, the Tempest are still kind of freaking out a little bit.
I really like the front core placement. It's very funny. But Joyous, this is your ship, and we made an executive decision in case this was not intentional and it would, kind of make the event boring or unfun to play in. But if this is your preferred appearance, we will switch to it. So use this one.
The funny option.
All right, let's restore the Git repository. Let's do that. Let's do that. Get
Let me closer so I can swing my sword. Get some core melee action in there.
Let's see. This ship is called
Flash.
oh, merge conflicts. Oh,
Try.
we are currently going to merge the files appropriately. Oh, disgusting. Okay, 1 second.
Is this something we can do after the stream?
I think so. Yeah, we'll make sure to get this done. Also, why is Neovim taking forever to close now? That's vile. Anyway. Let's move on. This is called Joyce 18. No, it's not. It's called Flash Anti-Kiter. And
I'm just gonna submit a ship called Duke Slayer.
well, Luke's made a ship called Luex.
It's true. True.
but yeah.
Ooh, Sepulchrum, flesh colored. This is almost worse. This might be worse than pink.
This ship is titled Spray Hazard by Sepulchrum. It is a Terran torpedo ship. It features torpedoes in the standard high density stack. Notice that it features more torpedoes than Octal and in a less chaotic arrangement than Octals. So it is kind of structured, it's kind of dangerous, and it does not have the behavior of Octal either. I'm saying this all in reference to Octal because Octal is also a Terran torpedo ship that uses octagon armor.
And everybody had their hands on Octal. Good reference point.
Indeed. Also,
Interesting, like, what is going on with the square armor adapter? Or is that just stacking? Okay, that's just extra armor. It's just stacked in there.
looks like
I
it.
thought it was maybe connecting to the octagons, but I don't think it is. Interesting. It's got a spine, like a creature, like a fleshy spined creature. Very nice. It looked pretty quick. What do the bindings look like?
The bindings. All of these are on secondary fire. And we got point defense lasers.
What's on left mouse?
Left mouse is whatever the hell these are.
Rockets?
Looks like rockets.
Rocket launcher? Okay. Yeah, this looks solid.
Rockets.
Terran kiter? Terran missile kiter?
Terran
Good point
torpedo
defense,
kiter.
got missiles. Probably gonna be pretty hard to track down. Yeah, I like the well, I would say I like the way it looks, but I don't. But it looks competitive. We'll say that's how it looks, yeah.
I would say I like the way it looks, but I don't. Is a great quote. But yeah, that's called Spray Hazard by Sepulchrum. Let's move on to our next ship. Oh, look at that. It's the Sword of Milos
Sword.
by Mons Pubis.
Ooh.
This,
Yeah, I was gonna say I think I recognize this too.
yeah. This is a classic Terran ship by Mons. It features some more of our favorite torpedo stack up in the front.
Yes, more.
we love this torpedo stack.
My creation propagates.
Indeed.
Very nice.
I didn't mention this before, but Duke Slayer is the creator. Well, you can search up this discussion, which was held years and years ago in the Reassembly Discord.
Was Starfix. Me and Starfix were trying to find the best way to stack like the almost 1 degree offset with the Terran long triangles. And this is as good as it got.
And this is also an attempt to what are if I remember correctly, you can correct me about this. The good thing about this arrangement is that one, it allows both ports to be exposed. of the torpedo. So higher
Uh-huh.
burst damage for its initial volley, etc. It is dense as hell. It doesn't corrupt for at least 5 iterations. And
Yeah, I think it goes out to 5.
and it also uses like almost the lightest possible combination of blocks to achieve that angle. Is that correct?
I think the octagon was chosen over the right triangle, just because it made things a little easier. It weighed a little bit more, but it was better than alternatives.
Right. But yeah, that is now a classic design pattern in chips, and Sword of Milos made use of it before, and it makes use of it once more. What are its bindings looking like? It uses binding AI behavior. All of these are on middle mouse, including torpedoes.
Ripple fire. Looks like the proton beams, if they get shot off, it might go to kiting.
I agree.
That seems likely. There's a drone launcher near the core, a couple shields, missiles, burst lasers. Yeah, this is literally driving me closer so I can hit them with my sword.
Well, yeah, that's Sword of Milos for you. I don't recall which tournament this was submitted to initially, but it is a classic Terran ship from DRRT. All right, let's move on to our next submission by Duke Slayer. It's called the Long Try. Why don't you tell us about this ship?
I think a couple days ago I told Debris, I think I maybe said like I'd have like 8 hours to make a ship. And that's as much time as I would have. And it turned out it was a little bit less than that. I think I maybe got 4 or 5 hours in. But in those times, I often find myself at peak form. And this is the result of that. It's, yeah, it's a right triangle. Well, it's not a right triangle, it's a long triangle. And it's got some long triangles sprinkled throughout inside the thrusters, and we got a big long triangle in the front and around the thrusters. It only has one type of weapon up in the front, and it's got a lot of them. It's got 44 of them. It's doom beams in pretty much every direction. Yeah. Oh, sorry. It does have point defense around the thrusters, I guess. I found that was a problem. That was a very last minute edit, so I forgot I put them there. It only has forward thrusters, but they also act as turning thrusters. So what else do you need?
Exactly.
It's gonna go fast and it's gonna laser some people.
I am a massive fan of this ship. Okay, this
It's
made me
pretty
cackle when I first saw it. I was like going insane watching it just appear in my sandbox.
The foreshadowing was immaculate.
Yeah, thank you. I did spoil the ship a little bit after I submitted it, and here it is.
This is glorious. But yeah, it's the
I like
Long
the,
Try. This is called The Long Try by Duke Slayer. I'm very excited to see this thing go. And now, let's move on. Our next ship is titled The Thrungler by Dazzle. Daz. Yeah. This is a Tinkerel ship with 2 shields, luckily enough, and 4 damage amps. So it's a Descender firing pattern. Damage amps, velocity amps, my bad. And drones too. Look at that. Drones.
That looks really nice.
I like the color scheme. Flaming sword.
It's almost the fall colors. It's not quite the fall colors.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. I feel like I've seen this, but I might be crazy. Oh, I'm thinking of D-Saber. D-Saber looked kind of like this, yeah.
Right, yeah. Oh, those classic ships.
That's a DRRT 10 submission, I think. Yeah, D-Saber. Cool. Slim diversion. It's like a short sword.
Hell yeah.
It's got a lot of turning thrust. This
It does. Look at that.
This one looks pretty quick. I'm excited to see how it performs. And it's got a lot of drones. The Tinkle drones aren't bad.
Mm-hmm.
They're pretty decent. I like them more than the Terran drones.
Yeah, I agree with that one. They're pretty good. They're pretty good.
Oh,
Well, yeah.
And extra thruster on the very back. Love it. Gotta get to the point cap.
To
Yeah.
even get to it.
Yeah, how close is it to the point cap? I don't think you can actually get exactly 8,000 with Tinkerel.
I got to 2 over the cap.
Yeah, I don't think it's actually possible to get exact. Just because of the way the mod works.
Yeah.
799,
Also,
89.
2 shields.
Yeah, shields represent. Shield game.
Yep.
The centers are looking a bit shieldless, but maybe it doesn't need it. Maybe it will.
Yeah. The other shield casts a splash shadow, right? That's how that works.
Uh-huh. Of course, of course.
A weird mechanic where the shield's shadow protects its behind somehow. I can't remember exactly how it works.
Also, just stop shots going through.
Right. Yeah. Well, I don't know what else to say. It's the Throngler.
It's Throngler.
It's
Very
the
good name.
Throngler. It's a great name. But yeah, Throngler by Daz as well. This right here is titled Torrent. This is an
It's
Imperiex resubmission from some tournament.
Uh-huh.
He was busy. He couldn't really submit any new ships this time around. Totally fine. Imperiex ships are always terrifying to see in the arena. Always terrifying to see in the arena. Take a look at those thrusters, hyperstacked. Take a look at those missiles, scattered about. It's a Terran kiter. It's a classic. We love Terran missile kiters, don't we, guys?
Yeah. Woo, yeah.
Bad in me.
Kepler says tournament winner right here. It can use his burst shield too. It can. Yes. Does it have a burst shield? It does have a burst shield.
Wow.
This
Very
thing's
nice.
max acceleration is 1.2 thousand, which is an order of magnitude more. Well, it is more than 1 order of magnitude above its radius.
Looks like this was submitted in number 6.
Ah,
Back when we had the likes of who was a standout ship in that tournament? Hummingbird, like Mark 1. Weasel was
5 or
in
6?
there. Spike Hawk, 6.
6. Dissonder Mark II is a classic from there.
Yeah.
Darkstar.
Very cool.
Darkstar.
Darkstar is
Classic.
just scattered about.
Darkstar is scattered about. Hummingbird was sick. It's true.
Sick. Very cool. We love Terran missile kiters.
We love Terran missile kiters. And speaking,
Darkstar was in the first tournament, yes.
indeed, and the second and the third.
One moment. I'll be right back.
Thumbs up. While Duke Slayer leaves, I'm going to move on to the next ship, which is, would you look at that? It's with protection. Our last ship as well. This is a, I want to say, well, it's a faction 4. It's Tinkrel. It's a Tinkrel ship that features a large gun with a lot of recoil that will send it flying against the other side of the arena with enough force to destroy the universe. This thing is glorious. This thing is absolutely glorious. It meets the acceleration requirement in the backward direction, and its turning thrust is all in the front. It has 1 thruster facing forward. Beautiful.
Ooh, very nice. Yeah, this thing was really solid. It kind of just shoots around the arena at random. and hopes for the best. Usually the best happens. Sometimes it scores a field goal inside an enemy's maw.
Yup. Ah, what a classic. What a classic. And Kepler says, a lot of old ships resubs this tournament. Have we peaked? Well, we did used to get 49. But, hey. What matters is that this event is fun. And this will be fun. Even if people
Oh,
are
yeah,
all
I'm
really
excited.
busy. But yeah.
I'll watch old ships fight each other. I'll do it. I'll sign up for that.
I will too. I will too. Especially if we do it only one time a year nowadays. But yeah. Goodness.
That's
Well,
everybody.
That's everybody. I love how clear the interceptor is. That's so good. I love how
Yeah.
visible it is. Well, yeah. Thanks everyone for submitting to this tournament. This has been, well, we haven't even started, but this has been fun looking through them all. And I hope to see y'all on the stream in a few days when we run the qualifications and then the playoffs.